Well, YouTube, I am new to y'all. Not new to trucking, but not really what they consider veteran at it. I've only been doing this for a few years, about 5-6 years now. But I figured I'd come on here with everybody else and try and start me a little YouTube channel and maybe spread a little bit of knowledge that I've learned and help a few new truckers out if I can. I'm sorry if I seem a little distracted. I'm sitting up here at the Beckley Travel Center right outside of Tamarack, West Virginia, and there are some characters and trucks out here doing some things that boggles the mind. But just want to see if I can't help some truckers learn a couple tricks that I've learned and spread a little knowledge and give a little help where I can give it. I haul van, 53-foot dry van. I ain't never done reefer, flatbed, none of that. I've been dry van my whole career, and I don't think I'll do anything else. So this is more along the lines of you van drivers, and tips and pointers and things that I've learned along the way. Step one, if you're just starting out, or even if you're not starting out, you practice backing up. Find you a big parking lot, some lines on it or something. Practice backing that thing up. Practice backing that thing up, and practice backing that thing up, because this fella next to me that's in this parking space, I don't think he knows where his trailer is. He's been pulled forward and backed up like 4 or 5 times, sitting right there in that spot. I don't know what he's doing. Get you a good broom, push broom, big wide push brooms. You're gonna need. There's 2 different kinds of push brooms, with the stiff bristles and then with the soft bristles. Get both, because if you haul any kind of grocery item, dry goods or canned goods, they don't care. If there's anything in your trailer, they can and probably will reject your trailer. Also, when it comes to cleaning your trailer, I've got one. I went to Lowe's, bought me a little cheap electric leaf blower. I had a bag of spice, giant 1,000-pound bag of spice, split open while I was going down the road and dump all over the inside of my trailer. And I parked at a Walmart, had a Lowe's next door to it, and I was trying my best to clean this thing out. And finally I walked into the Lowe's and come across, these things are less than $100. They're rechargeable. And it saved my life, because I was losing it. I've had this one for a couple of years now. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. I don't know what else. Just keep your truck clean. Keep your trailer clean, outside as well as inside. Going across these scales, man, DOT, if your truck looks nasty, they will pull you in and they will inspect you just because your truck looks like crap. Keep your dashboard clean. You got a pile of mess on the top of that dashboard. I mean, if you look like you don't care, they're going to think you don't care, and they're going to pull you in, and they're going to do a full DOT inspection on you. And the tickets can rack up quick. I keep my truck spotless. Go to the truck wash every couple of weeks. I'm in a rental truck right now. My truck's at the shop. But every 2 weeks I go to the truck wash. I get the truck cleaned, and I keep the inside clean. There's no clutter. I don't have a pile of mess in the floor. Keep it swept. Keep things wiped down. I don't keep a pile of nothing on the dashboard. keep your headlights, and all that clean. Sorry, I didn't really write anything down. I'm just trying to pull all this off the top of my head. Get you a good dash camera. Mount that thing to the windshield. You can get a couple of them. One pointing at the front, and one of them pointing at your mirror, so you can see what's coming up beside you, and telling you if something happens, it can save your tail in court. Because these 4-wheelers and even other 18-wheeler drivers, man, some of these people, they have no respect for you on the road at all. They'll take the front of your hood off changing lanes, or they'll pull out in front of you and stop short, and it takes a good long while to stop one of these trucks, man, and don't take that long to stop one of them little cars, and before you know it, you're all up in their trunk parts, and it ain't never good. And I don't know if y'all been around, but there's billboards everywhere. 1-800-CALL-THE-HAMMER. Big truck accident, I will get you money. They're gunning for us. We are at fault 100% unless we can prove we're not. So them cameras will save your life. Some of them can be right expensive, but it's worth it. Don't have to get them from the truck stop. Order them off Amazon, save you a little bit of money. Try not to spend any money at the truck stop. Everything in that thing is high. You can buy stuff off the internet a whole lot cheaper, and they'll ship it to your house and save you a little bit of money. And if you're like me, I like to be home every week or so, and pick up my stuff whenever I go to the house, and spend some time with the wife and kids. If you don't like being gone, and you're thinking about getting your CDL and getting in a truck, and over the road driving ain't gonna be for you, boss. Get to the house as much as I can, but if I ain't gone 6-7 days, it ain't gonna work. I left this week Monday. It's Friday now. I live in Virginia Beach, and I'll be home tomorrow afternoon sometime, and I'll be back gone on Monday. So get home Saturday and early afternoon, late morning, and spend a day and a half with the kids, and get up Monday morning and roll on back out. Next week will be my last week in this rental truck. Get back in my Kenworth, get on the road. This is a 2018 International LT with an Eaton 10-speed auto shift. I do not like it. I don't. It comes out of Penske, and the Penske rental place, I believe, have turned the power down, and it's got the ISX 15 economy in it. And I believe they got the power turned down to probably 400 horsepower, but that auto shift, I don't know who decided to shift points on this thing, or how far apart the gear spread should be, or how long it should take it to get it in gear, but it is not pretty. I find myself yelling at the dashboard in frustration quite often. What else can I tell you? Get you a good headset. Blue Parrot is a good one. Again, Amazon. Truck stops, these things are $20, $30, $40 higher than what you can get them on the internet. A lot of people swear by truck GPS. Go get you a truck GPS. I had one, and it supposedly followed just the truck routes. It's not always the case. I found out that Google Maps works just as well, as long as you are smart enough to read the road signs when you're coming in somewhere. A lot of times at the exit on the freeway, if there's a low overpass, they'll have a sign by it telling you there's a low overpass, and if Google Maps is telling you to go that way, don't. If you pass your exit, it will recalculate, and eventually you will find a way in. Just read the road signs. I used to be in the Army, and we had a saying, you have to be 10% smarter than the equipment you're working with. Google Maps cannot be anything more than a GPS. It's all it can do. It is not a truck driver. You are a truck driver. If you cannot outsmart Google Maps, you don't need to be a truck driver. I've been using Google Maps for about 2 years now, strictly just Google Maps. And I had a Rand McNally, and I put that sucker on Craigslist and let it go, and just use my cell phone Google Maps now. That's all I use. The satellite view is invaluable. It can show you things that GPS won't show you. You can see the entrances, you can see where the docks are. Unless like the place I delivered to yesterday in Ohio, where last time Google Maps had a satellite picture of it, they were still pouring the concrete slab. So I saw a mixer truck, a big field of dirt, and some people pouring concrete. I said, that's not a building, but we'll figure it out. Another tip for you guys is these mainstream truck stops, TA Petro, Flying J, Pilot. They are, you're not required to sleep there. You don't have to be in a truck stop to stop and go to bed. Rest stops, some Walmarts, some grocery stores will let you park there also. If you are running short on hours and you don't think you're going to make it to the Flying Hook, don't try it. Find you somewhere else to go. I parked at many a Walmart. I tend to run from Virginia Beach to Newport News. I load up at Print Pack in Newport News, and I go to Wisconsin with it, either Hudson, Manawa, or Climbing, Wisconsin. I think it's Climbing. And I'll stop on I-70 in Indianapolis or in Indiana at the way station right there as you come through Ohio. You got just enough time to sleep at the way station. They have Rest Haven parking at the way station. Don't be scared of it. Most of the time, if you get there at night, it's closed anyway. If you're scared of it, then you're doing something wrong to start with. You know, pre-trip your truck, make sure it's fixed. You ain't got no problems at the way station. Run legal. You know, the worst that could happen is if you're doing everything right, they give you an inspection, you get a good report on there, and you send it to your company. And if they're like mine, I'm an owner-operator, but I'm leased on to a company. If ever I get a DOT inspection and I send it in to him, you know, he pays me $50 because it helps his score go up, his CSA score, as a carrier. He likes that, and I like more money. So, hey, pull it in if they allow it. If it says no overnight parking, don't bring your ass in there. Pardon my French. Mind your mirrors. Remember where you are on the road. Mind your mirrors. They stick out quite a bit farther than your tires do. So if you're riding a zipper, the mirror sticking over there in the other lane, coming up on another truck, you might just smack his mirror. A guy almost hit mine yesterday. I'm in the right lane, and he's, you know, middle lane truck driver, but he's hugging that zipper, and I had to run off over the rumble strips to keep him from taking mine off. So pay attention. Watch what you're doing. Always watch what you're doing. Pay attention. That's the biggest thing in this industry is pay attention. Watch what's going on around you. Worry yourself to death because ain't nobody else doing it. You know, they might be watching, but you worry yourself to death because they might not be. Water. Truck health. Be healthy. Bottled water. Lots of it. You don't like the flavor of water, find you a little mix to put in there that ain't got no sugar or carbohydrates or none of that mess in there. Because you will get fat. I don't know if you can tell. I got fat. It was 180 pounds when I started this thing, and instead of packing food like I do now, drinking a lot of water, I was soda pop and drive through and truck stop food and truck stop food and truck stop food, and I got up over 300 pounds. I was fat. Still a big old boy. About a little less than 290 now. About 2 months into no sody pop and no fried food. It is hard. But I have lost 25, almost 30 pounds, and I'm planning on keep losing it. God willing, y'all pray for me. Because I was getting right bad. You know, I'd get winded walking to the back of the trailer, opening up the doors, and that's not okay when the hardest part of your day is opening up the doors on the back of your trailer. I mean, if that's the most effort you have to put in, you know, sody pop and fried foods is not good for you. Put the cheeseburger down. Grab you a salad. Watch how much dressing you put on it, because that dressing is just as bad for you as the sody pop. Depending on what you put on there. It's a good vinegar dressing. It's good for you. Get tired a lot, stay away from them energy drinks. Good old coffee. A little bit of creamer. A little tiny bit of sugar. Don't put too much in it. Coffee ain't that bad for you. It's actually good for your liver. At least that's what I heard on TV, and you know everything on TV is the truth. So, give it a shot. Get you a good inverter. Ain't got to be a big inverter. Get you a little inverter, plugs into a cigarette lighter. That way you ain't got to run your truck all the time just to have something plugged in. This is the new 2018 International LT. It's got power points everywhere in it. USB plug-ins all over the place. But if you turn the truck off and set the key to accessory, all of them turn off. Except for the screw-in power on the dashboard for your power inverter. I would say it's where you could plug up a CB radio, but it's not, because the CB radio goes in the overhead. With these LTs, the antenna systems on them are garbage, and I do not want to burn my CB radio up, so I plugged it in. I could not get the SWRs down to any kind of usable level. They stayed upwards of 6, 7 to 1, and that's not okay. So my radio is turned off, and I miss it. Get my Kenworth back, so I have my CB radio back. Like I said, keep the truck clean. Sweep that thing. Sweep it, sweep it, sweep it. The truck needs to be mopped a little bit. Rained in here the other day, and got in with wet shoes on, and walked straight to the back of the truck, and you know everything's all grimy. I don't like it. Don't like it, but I ain't got no mop with me, so ain't nothing I can do about it. Again, I'm sorry I'm so distracted, but watching these people in this parking lot is why I don't like parking in truck stops. That, if I'm not near the truck stop, I won't buy it. But if I'm near it, I'll probably go get me a cheeseburger. I'm a fat boy and I don't need no cheeseburger. You know, and then again, if I park at Walmart, Walmart's got cake. Fat people love cake. You can tell, I like cake. Keep yourself clean. Some of these truck drivers, man, y'all stink. And bad. I mean, wipe your tail. Do something. Hose that bad boy off. You stink. Put some deodorant on. You need some, and you see me? You need some deodorant, I'll buy you some. You need some TP for the truck. Some of y'all's nasty and poop in the truck in a little bag. I don't know how you do it. I've seen it. Dropping bags of shit out the window. My poo. Poo. Bags of poo. Don't need no poo bags. It's nasty. It's nasty. And it'll be just poo. Won't be no toilet paper, paper towels, or nothing. Just poo. Poo in a bag, pull the pants up, sit down, and go. That's nasty. Don't do it. Tomorrow when I get home in the daylight, I'll walk around this LT 2018 International, replace the ProStar, and I'll show it to you. It is basically on the inside the same thing as the International Lone Star. Lone Star has an optional sofa for the bed. This one's mid-roof with a hat on it. So it's just as tall as a condo sleeper, big enough to stand up in. Cabinets in it suck. Tomorrow's video. There ain't no cabinets in it. It's got some shelves and a hole. Got a cooler. One drawer. I don't like it. I had W900 with an aero cab on it, mid-roof. 4 times cabinet space. It's a brand new International. My truck is 13 years old. I don't like DEF fluid neither. Even though if you rent a truck from Penske, they give it to you free. Remember that. Penske will give you free DEF fluid. Just gotta go get it. If you're an owner operator, anything free, you gotta take it. Sorry, I look a mess. I ain't shaved in a week. Forgot my clippers at the house. You know, keep yourself clean, keep yourself presentable. I look a hot mess. I need a haircut. I need to shave. I don't like it. Sorry about the crappy lighting in here too. I got a couple of spotlights on. I got an overhead light on, but it's all LED stuff. But it's still dark in here because it's dark outside. We will see tomorrow. Anyway, if y'all have any other questions there, YouTube, just comment below and I'll try and get back and ask you about it or answer you about it or learn you something. You know, maybe you can learn me something. I believe in these things though. Get your leaf blower, electric, battery, drill battery on the back of it. A Black & Decker at the 18 volt. This is what is this one? I don't know. Works with an X. 20 volt lithium. It's got a little drill motor in the back of it. I can see it. Probably ain't no good for leaves, but it works all right for cleaning out a van. Now, if you don't like sweeping the inside of your truck, open your doors, stand up on your bunk, and I'm sure it'll get the job done. You might not be able to breathe good after, but it'll get the job done. And that's all for now. Need to know anything else? Give me a holler. If you got some experience on the road and you need a job, give me a holler. If you're an owner operator, you want to lease on to somebody, give me a holler. Put you in touch with Boss Man. I call him Boss Man, but he's really, I guess I'm his boss because I pay him money to give me loads. So he only charges 10%. That's it, 10%. Can't get that at Landstar. You know, if the load ain't hauling $3 a mile at Landstar, you ain't gonna make $2 a mile. I do all right. I average probably $2.60 a mile on average. $2.60, $2.75. That ain't half bad. I'm sure you can get more out there if you cherry pick your loads and only take this, that, and the third, but I like to keep the wheels turning. I don't like to sit around and wait for a load. I want to go. If I ain't moving, I ain't making money, and I don't like to sit still. What in the world is that? I'm telling you, some of the things you see walking around these truck stops ain't okay. Ain't okay. Well, YouTubes, I will see y'all mañana. I don't know if I'm going to do this every day or once a week or post it up there. Y'all get to liking on me and tell me what you want me to do. And I'll do it. I'll try and get a few more cameras. I ain't got nothing but my phone right now. I got a little fake, what do you call it, GoPro. You know, $30 from the dollar store. I think I got it from Shoppers World or something like that. Some like roses or whatnot, and they had them come in a wool waterproof case that I'm not sure is waterproof, so I don't plan on going swimming with it. I'm a big guy, I sink. I don't float good. So try and get that up and get some of these West Virginia mountains and the windy Wisconsin and going up around Chicago. I don't like it, but I do it. And post some driving videos for you guys if that's what you want. If not, I can just talk to you every day. Don't matter none to me. And that's it. Talk to you guys tomorrow.